Good morning, all. You're in for a real treat today. I came upon a game that I played against one of my friends from Turkey, and this was an extraordinary game. But not only that, but it was reminiscent of my time that I spent in Turkey back after I graduated from college. I was there because I had hooked up with one of my college friends, Emir, and he asked me to come to Turkey. So I figured, well, I had nothing to do for the weekend, so I decided to take a trip over to Turkey. Turkey's, really interesting because it's a nation that straddles Eastern Europe and Western Asia, and it has a really fascinating culture. And with connections back to ancient Greece and Persia and the Roman, Byzantine, and Ottoman empires. So you pick up a lot when you're there for, an extended weekend. But not only that, but it's right on the Mediterranean Sea and the Black Sea, and you know, in the little town I was staying in, you could see Greece on a clear day. I'm sorry, Cyprus on a clear day, and it was just fascinating. And not many people know this, that the food dishes there are extraordinary. This was mezze, which is kind of the appetizers, and there's a lot of stuff going on here, but I lived off of this stuff. And, you can see a couple sardines there, Greek fig leaf rolls and pastas, and, the yogurt with cucumber and garlic. It was just a great time. And so, not many people know this, but I developed a lot of very close friendships in the time I was there, and I'll never forget the time that Yusuf and Eamon and Mustafa and I and Omir, I think Omir was there too. We were sitting there, and Marak walks in, and says, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Who's this guy?" And Yusuf said, "Well, he's my friend from college," and we had a few laughs and had some mezzies, and started playing some games. Well, it happens that I was, I was just enchanted by the culture, and really had a good time there. But I hooked up with Maziz on Chess 24. Now this is a long time ago, but we played a game and that I wanted to show you, which was really fascinating. And again, when you're sitting there, in this small town, and you're looking over the Mediterranean and Cyprus, it's tough to keep your concentration. But let me just show you today this little miniature that I thought was extraordinarily. It was extraordinarily complex game, but it just shows you when you're playing somebody that isn't your strength, and there's a technique that you use when you're playing a game. So let's get into this miniature right away, and it lasted 18 moves. But my feeling is, in terms of these games, I just try to play strong, and then I just wait for the tactical blunders on these lower rated players. So let's get started, and I'll show you basically my tactic. And if you use this, you'll play a lot better chess. So okay, he starts off with d4. I come back and start opening with my Dutch. Just very solid development moves here. I make, just to see where his head's at, I just push my knight to h5, and then I just continue with my development. And all of a sudden now I make a couple moves just to see how he responds, and there it goes. The a3 move again, very, very weak move. So I decided to kind of leave that weakness alone for a while, and then focus. And what do you think I would do as a very strong chess player? Well, there it is, g5. Just looking at those two pawns to destroy his king side. And I like to refer to these two pawns as my two front teeth. You know, all I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. You've heard that. There was an old grandmaster, Emery Tate, that taught me that. He always used to like to use that phrasing. So again, we're just making solid moves here, but think about, oops, I'm not sure what that was. Won a local Richmond Tour Cougar tonight. Okay, we'll close that out. So he pushes the H1, which is just amazing. I have friends that do that, and it's just so laughable to me. So what do? I just move my king out of the way, trying to move my rooks to the open G file, and just keep moving on. So that's really where I'm headed with this king, and then I start pushing in the middle. He takes. I take here just to see if I can further open up that H file, and this is where it all went bad for him. Okay, now this is the move where all of a sudden, you know, the light bulb goes off, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh my God, you know, I can't believe he made this move." But then again, I see this from the I-5 freeway. I mean, this is just, you know, this is what happens when you take your time and spend tens of thousands of hours, or was that puzzles and thousands of hours doing puzzles over the year. Things just jump out at you. So there it was, and I capitalized on it right away with my move there, and before you know it, that's the straw that broke the camel's back right there. Threatened his queen, forked his queen and his unprotected bishop, and Omar just went down like a folded tent. So that's basically what I wanted to share with you today. You know, we might want to talk a little bit if you ever want to go to Turkey, which I'm hoping to get there. You know, as I said, my friends want me to go there, but I don't know. I just don't have the time at this point. But this is some of the attire. This is a beautiful mosque, and as I said, my friends are trying to get me over there. Barat said to me the other day, he said, you know, Imam and Yusuf are really keep talking about you, and we'd like to sit down and play some chess, and maybe we'll go up to the Black Sea, and there's a little bill up there that we might be able to get to. So, but other than that, thanks for my little miniature, and I know this was instructive. If it was, leave a comment below, and please donate, because you know my overhead now with, you know, the microphones and the cameras and everything are getting pretty pricey. So, and again, that milestone of 1,000 subscribers, boy, those t-shirts are going to be flying out of here. So again, hit the buttons below if you liked it and if you want to subscribe. But again, these are the brilliancies that I'm bringing to you, and I'm sure it helped you a little bit. And just keep playing chess, and we'll see you later. Have a good day.